Hello everyone, my name is Olena and in this video I will look at the difference between online transactional processing or OLTP for short and online analytical processing or OLAP. The names might not sound that far apart, but there is actually a significant difference between these systems, what they do and what they are designed for. Online transactional processing is all about capturing, storing, and processing data based on transactions, usually insertions, updates, and deletions. So, in short, OLTP supports granular business processes. On the other hand, online analytical processing focuses on data analysis, aggregating massive chunks of data in the most effective and efficient way. That's why OLAP helps businesses make better decisions. And in general, it's very frequent to see these systems work together hand by hand. Now let's look at an example of a product that uses both OLTP and OLAP solutions. And while we are doing this, pay attention to the granularity with which these solutions manipulate the data and to the types of operations that are prevalent in these systems. Imagine we are running an online shop where we help customers to purchase products. OLTP part of our system handles operational processes that take place between the customer and the system in real time. For example, adding a new customer account, updating customer information, placing an order, recording a payment, and updating account balance. When user, for example, makes an action, updates a delivery address, we need to find, read, and change the information quickly in the database. So we send a request to target specific rows in the tables. And most often we find those rows by customer ID. And we can ignore the rows related to all other customers. So it's a very narrow and precise operation, and to make sure that data remains consistent across tables, we often use, guess what? Transactions. On the other hand, online analytical processing focuses on collecting and analyzing data over time to generate insights that can help with decision making. In our online system, we might want to generate sales reports by category, product, or region, analyze customer buying patterns and trends, maybe identify popular products or forecast future demands based on historical data, and do many other things. We no longer think in terms of individual customers, but rather focus on aggregated data in computations. So the focus shifts from updating single rows to reading and processing millions or even billions of rows. And what is important is that only a fraction of fields that we store is necessary usually to perform those aggregation and computations. If we are interested in aggregating data by region, then we need a region column. Otherwise, why even read it? And unlike in the previous example, most of the time we do not need to update past data. There are exceptions to that, of course. We might want to discard some data after a certain time limit because of GDPR or other rules, but overall we often perceive the data as immutable. All in all, OLTP and OLAP, as you can see, serve different scenarios and also approach the data from different perspectives. And these differences naturally affect how data storage and data processing are designed in OLTP and OLAP solutions. For example, a big focus of OLTP is data consistency, using granular indexes optimized for single row lookups. While in OLAP, we need exceptional performance to go through billions of records while analyzing data. That's why while OLTP will often rely on row-oriented data storage, OLAP just can't do well there, and it will use a columnar structures where it can compress data effectively, selectively read only some columns, use way more efficient indexing, and so on. Another big difference is approach to data normalizations. In OLTP, we focus on normalizing data to avoid data redundancy, preserve consistency, and useless memory. However, this is quite the opposite what we want in OLAP, because aggregating denormalized data is just way faster. With all these differences, the bottom line is, in OLTP application, records are being stored for an easy update of individual rows, while in OLAP systems, data is stored primarily for fast read and aggregation of massive chunks of data. And both of them are important components of a product, each serving different purpose, but working together to keep the business running smoothly. And this is the difference between OLTP and OLAP systems. If you want to learn more about data and engineering, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the future videos.